about and stuff. And here we go over there is because, yeah, we see this, a gray Sonic, to explore and destroy and, well, ain't that something? Instead, Sonic, what the freak are you talking about? Don't worry about it. Anyways, this is now the Let's Play of Sonic 2, and I don't know. I'm recording, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident about that and stuff. Not gonna lie, it's something where I've gotten so far to the point where I'm uploading these things and I'm just like, okay, I'm existing. I'm in a chill space right now. I played a lot of Sonic 3 and, you know, all that good stuff and stuff like that. So, for the rest of the remainder of this stuff, we will continue to explore and destroy and... Okay. Well, ain't that something? Going on to what we were talking about before. We are going to... Yeah, you guys didn't see that. You did see that, right? Yeah. I mean, is it programmed in there? Is it, like, actually in the game? I don't freaking know. This has all got such a weird vibe to it. Yeah, you guys are, like, wondering, what's going on here? Like, what's happening and stuff? Like, this is totally not me. This is something else. So here was the plan. This was the plan of what I was thinking about doing. Now, I'm just shooting my shot in regards to coming up with ideas for interesting YouTube videos. But basically, this is Casino Night Zone, right? 100%. So one of the ideas that I had in particular was like coming up with this idea that I was going to come across, you know, other versions of me, other Sonics. And these Sonics would essentially be gray in color, maybe a little glitched out. And of course, it's because I just recently watched a video where Sonic basically, he sees all of his lives. He's like, oh gosh, I've died this many times. And I'm not gonna lie, that gave me the idea of where I wanted to do a thing where in the stage, there are NPCs that are literally greeting the Sonic that I'm playing like, hey, you're doing this again? And I would look at them like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know you. But the NPCs, turns out, are actually, I don't know, one of my characters. And the reason why they're one of my characters in particular, like you saw over there, is because, yeah, we see this, a gray Sonic, just running around at the speed of sound. But with that being said, there would be multiple gray Sonics, and they, for some odd reason, would just not want to finish the stage. They would be trapped in limbo. Why? Because of my crazy imperfection in regards to creating videos. Yes, the Sonics represent me, all my attempts to record this Let's Play, and at that very moment, they just exist as just forever in the stage. They never get posted, they never get uploaded. I am like literally the only one, the first one, or at least, yes, the one that actually has the effort, the gall, to finally post the video and not exist in this null space purgatory in regards to just, hey, is this video correct? Is it right? Is it going to exist well in the algorithm? And that was literally going to be the plot of this, I guess, video of some sort. But I'll just have those as decorative thingies and stuff like that. We're not going to do that because we're existing in the real world. This Let's Play was always meant to be just 100% bona fide me, where Tails in the background is goddamn jumping like crazy. And yes, 100% we're getting the bad ending, and it's just going to be as regular as possible. I know, at this point you guys are probably thinking in your head, what kind of drugs am I on? And you're probably wondering if you can have some too. No, you cannot. That only exists for work buddies and for me, myself, and I alone. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. Do I do drugs? Hell no, I do not. And I mean, like, the only comparable drug, I guess, in a weird sense, I don't know, is like, you know, if you get painkillers after like surgery, and I don't know, like, could porn be considered like, I don't know, a drug in itself? That stuff ain't natural, but nobody justifies it as such. And trust me, around my age group, not only are they doing the thing, but they're also, a lot of people, they smoke weed, they do the drugs, they do all the things, and it totally changes their ways of thinking and stuff. If you want to be very mellowed out, you smoke weed. If you want to be really I don't know, hyper vigilant all the time, you go for crack and cocaine. If you want to be a normal everyday person with a normal body and stuff like that, and go off of that natural energy, you eat correctly, you eat right, and you just, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm real. I'm actually real. I'm actually making this. Because, yeah, that's what people do. And you'd be shocked about how I'm 25 right now, and for the most part, when it comes to people in my age group, we all rent rooms. Like, this is pretty consistent across the board to some extent with people who have pretty well-paying jobs from what I see. Although, yeah, I mean, like, this is mostly, I think, girls, most likely. Yeah, they end up having their own room. Guys will have their own room sometimes, but it's more often that I see that they kind of just, still exist with their families and stuff, like with their parents and somewhat some not. More often than girls do. Girls try to get out there and just kind of have their own life, and guys are kind of, if they can, they'll write the coattails of being with their parents for as long as they can, for the most part. I know, I'm literally giving guys all the spiel of like what goes on in my life and what was going on inside of my head before this. I mean, it's literally No Nut November. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just going to state it as it is. You thought this was a normal Let's Play where you were going to just watch me play this game and I was going to be PG. Well, you're wrong. I literally kind of can do whatever I want and say whatever I want on this YouTube channel. I mean, for the most part, I know that morale exists, and I know that I am wanting to make sure that I keep myself under some sort of control in regards to whatever audience I end up talking to. But at the same time, I mean, I am a person, and for one of the main things of me making these videos, god damn it, is so that I can connect with people to some extent, or at least give them something to connect to while they watch my Let's Play. Like, it can't just be me Let's Playing the game, and I talk about the stage, and I give that documentary kind of style in a sense where it's like, oh yeah, like, fuck. Yeah, like, I can't just be not a real person and say, oh yeah, Chemical Plant Zone, was created in 1992, and the music is not exactly the exact music that Sega had created. In fact, they stole it from another game, apparently. This is taking a lot longer than it needs to take. Alright, whatever. I don't know why I didn't just do this. It was caught up in my own talking points. But yeah, so I mean, that's the main reason why these videos are made. It's made so I can connect with myself as much as the audience are connecting with me. Because when it comes down to it, I do want to create my own show, my own series as such, and have all of the stuff that I've grown up with up till even today in regards to just what I'm all about, as update-ish as I possibly can make it. I don't want to clear off some fucking metric in regards to what a show needs to be, So, yeah. And as far as anything else is considered, blah, 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 and stuff, yeah, it's November. Halloween already ended and stuff like that. Didn't do any Halloween specials or anything like that because I don't think I'm at that point in my channel where I really just want to do that and own it and whatnot. So yeah, No Nut November. We're gonna make it that kind of video. Can we get a retention going down and stuff? If you guys are not aware, yes, the more you start to mention like crazy things in regards to, just uncomfortable stuff, the retention will go down and audience members, they will start to kind of skip or whatever, and I will see that thing truck down because, yeah, unless I kind of censor my words and stuff. But I mean, like, I'm pretty sure if I keep it all PG, things will be okay. And plus, I'm trying to really get at the core audience that kind of likes this content, the core audience that kind of tunes in for each and every single one of these videos for the most part, So I'm talking to those guys. I mean, like, if you just got here and you're witnessing my personality for all it is, then, I mean, I would say, yeah, go to the past videos and watch all that past content and stuff. What the fuck, man? Jesus, I just want to get out of here. But yeah, but this is at the point of the video where I'm just literally just gonna kind of like take off the filters and just talk as I normally do talk. We've now already passed Casino Night Zone, by the way, and we're already here at Hilltop Zone, I think it's called. But besides even that, yeah, No Nut November. Let's talk about it. Let's get into the deep conversations that I think, honestly, every young kid, possibly even in my age group, 25, like, you're going to be 25 soon. Or if you're not going to be 25 soon, you're already, hey, Ani, what's going on? What is that echoing in my head? Gotta pack more Casino Ghost. Ah, yes, because I was conversing about her with that whole idea of other past me's just not uploading because they're like concerned with making the video perfect and stuff. See, I struggle with concepts inside of my head all the time. Is it crazy? Yeah, it sure is. But that's literally what this YouTube channel is all about. It's about me and my personality and what I like to do and who I am and all that junk, you know? Now, as I said before, we're going to talk about the crazy stuff. No Nut November. Why is that a thing? It's because, deep down, every guy, they just want a bunch of, like, fucking nuts. They just want to nut until they can't anymore. It's just kind of fact of just who guys are. And the fact that we have a whole entire month dedicated to that mess in regards to like putting a cap on it is like, yeah, let's try this month where we try and stay faithful to our partner. How about that? I don't know. Do you guys consider pornography to be cheating in any kind of sense of the word possible? Like, that's a kind of weird topic in itself. Like, I don't even know whether I even have a definitive stance on that. It can change depending on what exactly is going on. In fact, that is something about me. I'm not very stuck on certain things it being true all the time, if anything, really. Like, it just depends, you know? Like, am I going to say that it is always right to eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich? This is a very, like, obscure kind of, like, thing that I'm saying right here. But I'm not going to say, like, oh, it's always good to eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich, or it's never okay to eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich. And you can kind of, like, make this a metaphor for every single other thing in life. Like, certain situations call for certain different things, you know? Yes, it revolves even around killing, or even at the very most, just kind of just what you wholeheartedly believe about any topics in particular. It just depends on who you are, where you are in that moment in time, and your opinions always change, you know? Like, it just depends on how life has affected you. Yes, I got all three of those, just like that. I am based. Fuck, Tails. Jesus. Yeah, Tails is really at it with that one. But yeah, no, yeah, so, I mean, so far, I'm pretty successful with No Nut November. I've kept myself like a Zen Buddhist for, like, you know, an entire day. So wow, what a shocker in itself. Yeah, really crazy, right? So crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hold true to the whole No Nut November thing. If you're curious on my whole thing on how I see that, I'm not gonna lie. If it comes down to it, I will bust nuts till the day I die. I do not care. Tails, you're backing me up with this one, right? He just starts walking away. Is there any long-term consequences to it? Consequence in the sense of like, hey, like, you know, the real stuff exists, you know? It's there. Yeah, but it's connected to a whole bunch of, like, drama and other crap, you know? Basically. Oh, God, I'm so toast, man. But that's really the truth about it. Like, you know, I don't want to state, like, too many weird stuff, but yeah, I mean, like, I think, ooh, I'm dead. Yeah, ever since I was, like, say for instance, ever since I was 10 years old, like, pornography has just been, like, the regular thing, you know? Like, I don't think anybody, like, questions it or anything like that. I mean, even if they do, they're trying to be revolutionary in some sense. Holy shit, I don't have any rings. It's a fucking game over! Yeah, okay, this is what I get for talking about uncomfortable subjects. I get it. Alright, let's go. Let's keep talking about uncomfortable subjects. No Nut November! The No Nut November ride! Let's do it! Yes, it also makes you crash and burn. Man, that's a heavy, deep cut. And we need to talk about why No Nut November is a weird holiday. Okay, here it goes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, son of a bitch, Tails. Jesus! Freaking Eggman, bro. Man, all that just to keep me from saying what I needed to say. But we're gonna actually find out a secret, so you guys will be heavily surprised. Yeah, more secret than my crazy porn addictions and stuff like that. Yeah, way more secret than that. The iPhone has become a standard in regards to how everybody lives. Wait, that was a game over? Wait, we got sent all the way back here? And like, because everybody's kind of like trying to figure themselves out, and like, no, I'm gonna be real. Like, no matter how old you get, you're still like a kid. You're still like, you know, a weird hornball and all that stuff. What the fudge, man? When it comes down to it. I think BoJack Horseman kind of personifies this stuff very well. That's not even Sonic related. Yeah, everybody's a nerd at heart. Everybody, you know, they still have their childish desires, and we're trying to figure out how that's supposed to coexist in our adult lives and all that jazz. Stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Is anybody connecting with what I'm talking about? Because I'm just speaking like from my honest mind at this point. And what do I mean by that? I mean it in a sense that, like, I'm a Let's Player, right? I'm playing Sonic 2. I'm playing Sonic 2 because it's kind of one of the only regular games that I honestly know very well, and I think it's high quality enough in order to play on YouTube and honestly get pretty good views for the most part. But also, too, I use it as a scapegoat, you know, in a sense of kind of constructing myself and talking about any topics that I feel like talking about in the moment. And who knows if, honestly, people see eye to eye with me. There could be people that absolutely hate me. I've had that happen before. I've had people really dislike me, I guess, online, but not for, like, political reasons, really. Fuck. It's more like just weird internet trolls that just honestly don't know how to temper their emotions, which, hey, I'm very used to, you know? Call me Bruce Banner because I constantly deal with angry people all the time or something like that. I don't freaking know. But yeah, life be life and stuff like that, you know? If anything, I can tell you guys what I actually ended up doing today. But, fuck! We actually messed up. We fucked up. We fucked up. We really messed up. Down here is the secret room, and I just flipped the switch. Bro, we gotta die. Tails, kill me. Kill me. This is actually happening. I am trying to kill myself. Yeah, if this was honestly Grok AI, it would be like, hold up, you cannot do that. We don't support that. And it's like, well, I support it. I support the suicide right now. Okay. Let's restart this. Yeah, we gotta get down there. We gotta go down there. Okay, when I say that, it sounds like I'm saying we gotta get down to hell. Which, hey, at least your soul went up. But no, seriously, we gotta get down there because that's literally where the secret stage is and stuff like that. Yeah, you see? We gotta press that thing. Or not press that thing. But, yeah, am I supportive of suicide? Hell no. In fact, if you guys want my point of view on suicide, it's the coward's way out. It's very weak. It's never, I think, you know, glorified in any sense of the word possible. It's really not a good thing to do that. Would I understand why some people would do it? 100%, honestly, because sometimes it comes to the point where some things are just not worth, like, you know, enduring and stuff. But I sometimes get annoyed with people that honestly take the suicidal route because they think that they are not free to choose certain things in their life that they want to do, when in reality, it's sometimes just fear, and it's like, no, you have to not be afraid to die and kind of fight for the things that you care about and stuff. And here we go! Yes. The Hidden Palace Zone. Yes, we are still on the topic of suicide and killing thyself and all that kind of stuff. Don't do it. That shit'll kill you. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course it would. Because it's, yeah, what it is. But seriously, just, you know, literally, I kind of have arguments with friends about this all the time in regards to, like, what they do in life and what they're doing. Like, you guys seen it in my YouTube channel. I went homeless for a good amount of time because I didn't want to have to take the BS, and I was prepared to literally kind of throw it all away for the sake of freedom in itself. And with that being said, and with that being the case, I am happier now. I'm very happy. And honestly, I still do have moments where I still have to fight for my freedom, because there are people that will abuse that kind of stuff. Jesus Christ. There's no air bubbles, actually, if I think about this. Holy. Yeah, we're totally cooked. We're done. We're absolutely defuffled. We're disshuffled. We're fucked. Okay, we're not fucked. All right. But that's really just at the heart of it, of what it is. So if you're an impressionable somebody and you're kind of wondering in your life if you should do a thing to constitute your happiness, yeah, you probably fucking should. It kind of annoys me if you literally kind of put your dream on the back burner because you don't think that you're good enough for it. I was talking about this in one of my Sonic Mania videos, specifically Oil Ocean Zone, in regards to people not seeing themselves as the thing that they idealize and dream about. Thus, they justify their very meek existence where they're obviously not happy. So, you know, when I come in contact with these people that don't want to accomplish their dreams out of fear or frustration or with themselves, I honestly have nothing to say. It's hard to really even associate myself with them. I'm not saying that I hate them or anything, it's just, honest to God, very difficult to actually talk to people half the time for me because I'm usually kind of almost barely problem free. Like, I still have my, worries and stuff, but they're all pretty certain in a sense, simply because, I very much value my freedom and what I want to do in the future and stuff. I need to hit this, otherwise I won't fucking, be able to beat the boss. This is a very interesting boss. I honestly did not see how it worked for the most part. You motherfucker! Okay, so this is how he actually works. Holy hell. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, oh my god, he's literally... Bro. I don't even know how that... Oh, this motherfucker. So this is what he does. Oh, I'm running out of rings. Tails, good job. What the hell? Yeah. Damn, Tails. Wow, surprise, surprise. Alright, get him. Get this motherfucker. Yeah, put the hands on him. Alright. But yeah, so, I mean, did you just connect with whatever I said? If you didn't, then I guess we're just not the same person, I guess. It just is what it is. The ideal goal with this YouTube channel is honestly, by all heavens and all purpose, to just connect with people that maybe see eye to eye with me in regards to certain things. And trust me, even when it comes to YouTube, this is the biggest point about everything that I'm about to say. I am not kidding. Even when it comes to YouTube, I've come across YouTubers that have a very weird mindset. A mindset in regards to just not being successful, not being viral worthy, not actually genuinely making good content, or at least in a sense, what do I want to say? I was kind of on a very big binge of figuring out how to make really good videos for YouTube and stuff. And I think to some degree it's paid off, But there are other YouTubers out there that kind of laugh at my, I guess, philosophy in a sense. And I mean, I do like the MrPBJ's way of looking at things, but I also use my own body to test out my own theories as such. And when something works, then I do share it with, dare I say, the group. And oh geez, yeah, this oil ocean zone is gonna fuck me up. But yeah, when you tell other YouTubers basically that you realistically kind of all you need is to make a very, very good video to go viral, sometimes they do laugh at that. They kind of scoff at it. It seems kind of almost barely impossible for that to happen. And, it's a lot of other things. Like, I'll say, oh yeah, make sure that the video is actually really interesting in the sense that its replayability is very valuable. Like, you can rewatch this video and get as much value as you did the first time. And, all that kind of stuff, like have fun when you're making YouTube videos. Like, I emphasize having fun, being very into what you're doing. A lot of things, like the first 30 seconds, like make sure it's it's cooking. There are YouTubers that do laugh at me and say, no, like, you're on some weird stuff or whatever. It's not like that. And I'm being 100% serious. This is a thing. So, not just being a YouTuber in itself, somebody who sounds like they're dedicated, but they actually aren't. That in itself, don't let that fool you. And stuff like that, you gotta be on another plane level. At least that's what I believe. Like, all this, me doing Let's Plays, it's all just kind of powered by my own, I don't know, wanting to have fun with kind of being myself and having fun with my personality. Like, I like to hear my videos, even, after they're recorded, because I like to hear my voice. I myself am my own personal friend. I enjoy my company a lot, like a lot. Yeah, even with No Nut November, like, yeah, I'm not gonna stop enjoying my company. Fuck you, yeah, I'm gonna jerk off till the day I die. Like, whatever. Like, yeah, I don't have that degree of narcissism, but I do have narcissism in a sense that, I like myself. I think I'm cool. I think I'm Chad. I think I treat myself as, a good friend would, like, for the most part. Like, yeah, like, if there's something bothering me, then I fix it. If I think that I need guidance and stuff, I'll guide myself through, and I won't give myself insecure thoughts like, no one loves me, none of this, none of that. In fact, I'm very kind of like, very critical with myself in the sense that, yeah, I understand that, no one will love me if I don't, like, make sure that I'm on top of my A game in regards to just being who I am and stuff, And I could be 100% wrong, by the way. I could be. But, I mean, you know, for the most part, I'm not like fucking depressed. I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm not suicidal. Like a majority, I think, of people who are either in their teens or 20s and stuff like that. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I don't do that because it's quote unquote good or cool or whatever the fuck. I kind of just, like, I'm already swearing. Like, I'm already being inimedia in a sense, you know? It's just stuff that I picked up just from over the years and stuff. But, like, when it comes down to it, I kind of just don't do it because I don't want to, dare I say, ruin my brain chemistry. I like having my ability to really comprehend, for the most part, for the sake of making art. That's literally all that there is to it. Like, I have my own characters, right? My own characters, they deal in, like, all the immature stuff, honestly, sometimes that I don't even do as my normal self. And they even have, what do you call it? Ideals that honestly conflict with the way that I would, you know, ought to live. Like, I have characters that are, I don't know, more flamboyant and gay. I have characters that are literally smokers in some sense. I have characters that literally kind of almost have no morals. I have characters that are even on the opposite spectrum. Characters that are absolutely heroic. Characters that honestly are trustworthy. Characters that, I don't know, you know, they're just very PG and friendly and stuff like that. But I have a lot of characters that, honestly, they just kind of bounce off of different, you know, spectrums and stuff, and there are a lot of people and stuff like that. Is it an echo of how I kind of view myself in regards to just being, I don't know, hey, what's up, X? Being like 100% different in the sense, like, I don't know, just, it just is what it is. I don't know, I think 100%, even though I don't vocalize it that much on, you know, these Let's Plays, because I do have characters, and I think everybody has characters that they create for the most part, but that's more of a tangent in itself, and that's something that probably will get a dedicated something in the future. But yeah, like, you know, I create characters. They're inspired from, you know, none other than Sonic the Hedgehog and a bunch of other people and stuff like that. Oh, fuck. I remember this boss fight. Get over here, bitch. Get the fuck over here. Fuck me! He took off my shield. Ah, shit! No! My ring! Fuck! Oh, damn it. Well, there it goes. Tails, what do we do now? Duck. Holy shit. Well, there's that. Anyways, let's fucking get this doctor. But yeah, so, what do you call it? I mean, like, if anything else, like, you know, when it comes down to it, holy fucking hell! How do you guys imagine me? Do you imagine me as this all-God creator that can do no wrong? Do you imagine me as this normal guy that just kind of chills and does whatever the fuck he wants to do? Do you view me as a monster and it's like, who the hell do I think I am? And what the fuck is this attitude? Because I honestly have no idea for the most part. I think in my earlier years as a YouTuber, you know, because I put on the persona of, god damn it, person that kind of just talks, and, you know, I'm a talking head. I sound different than I do in real life, apparently. That's what a lot of people say, for the most part. Jeez, man, I'm about to drown in this bitch. Hold up. Oh, fuck, I'm so fucking screwed. All we can do is just keep jumping on this thing. I'm genuinely surprised. Tails, you're helping me out, right? Oh, fuck! Oh, there's a game over. Tails, I just don't feel like it, man. I gave all I got. Man, what goal was I going after? Oh yeah, that's right, being myself. Alright, let's do this. Yes, that was a life metaphor. Fucking be yourself, wah. And then maybe the chicks will like you, wah. Yeah, I don't know if you're a guy or a girl watching this. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you got private parts. I don't know if you're even, like, I don't know, an almighty, like, non-binary person who literally has no genitalia, no correct gender to speak of. But, I mean, you know, if you're the exact audience that I'm particularly bonding with, which is mainly just dudes my age, which is probably 25 anyways, yeah, I mean, if you want, I can be, I don't know, your assistant in you forming what kind of personality you have, you know? Just be careful what you do with it, because some of it's good and some of it's bad. Yes, I am admitting that fully. I'm like, you know, an average person. I've done mostly good in my life. I'm not like someone who considers himself, like, I guess, would you call it, a fuck up? Like, there's a lot of people that say that, and I'm just like, what the fuck what are you talking about? But then I'm like, oh, I get it, you know, like, you done this, you have a criminal record, I see. But you know, for the most part, you know, just bond with this YouTuber that's playing Sonic 2 and stuff. And you're like, how the fuck did I find this video? What the hell? Like, he's talking all this smack? Like, what the freak? Yeah, I don't know. I know, at what point does it get, like, you know, too TMI when it comes down to making YouTube videos and being true to yourself and honestly getting these X accounts just put on your fucking display? Yeah, I say son of a gun as well and stuff, you know? Like, I still have those, like, I think one of my friends actually made fun of me a little bit because I said the word skedaddle. Oh shit! You guys realize that this is because I don't have an actual D-pad? Yeah, kill you. Now you know the misery of touch damage. Yes, I am an all-powerful god and I'm gonna destroy y'all and I'm gonna really vanquish y'all. Am I saying that Sonic? Fuck me, no. I think by this point, we're going to finally defeat this guy. And it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. God damn it. Alright, cool. Awesome. Imagine if he shot it again. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that just sounded sus the moment I said it. Ugh. Okay. Go on, because I can't dodge for shit. Finally! If I die here... God damn it. Tails, you suck. Yeah, you might as well die. Okay, it's always been us. It's always us. Dang, Tails is really gone. Well, either way, catch us in the next Let's Play, and then we'll do some even more awesome stuff. Yeah, ciao, zing, bazinga. This stage, it really sucks. I'm not gonna lie.